We're also watching Tesla because Tesla sales, they continue to surge in California. I mean, honestly, leaving the competition in the electric dust. Phil LeBeau has that story. Phil, Tesla's is killing it.
They are killing it, Brian. And the reason this is important is because California is the #1 auto market in the country. It is the most competitive market. Tesla's always done well there, but they have taken it to a new level in the first half of this year.
In this video, some big news. Elon Musk has sold more Tesla stock. We'll talk about why, what this means, how this affects the Twitter deal, and the potential implications over the shorter term for Tesla stock itself. Plus, some new data shows Tesla continues to have literally no competition and continues to absolutely slay it. So let's get into it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoy these videos, there's a bunch of ways you can support the channel, access exclusive content and perks. Check out the links in the pinned comment below. If you want to take it to the next level, join thousands of members on Patreon to gain exclusive access to over 100 Q&A videos, loads of exclusive content, exclusive access to my up-to-date 10-year Tesla stock price targets, and even access my Tesla valuation model at the investor support level and above. You can also pick up some Tesla, Elon, and investment theme merch in the merch store. So check out the links in the pinned comment below, and thanks for your support. Straight over to Twitter. Who else to break the news but Sawyer Merritt? Breaking. Elon Musk has filed a total of 6 Form 4s with the SEC tonight, showing that he sold almost 8 million shares of Tesla stock worth approximately $6.9 billion. The weighted average sale price was $869.09. And the sales themselves took place on August 5th, 8th, and August 9th. If you're a nerd, you want to see all the details, feel free to pause this video and zoom in. We're going to keep moving forward. Let's take a quick look at Tesla stock today, keeping in mind the sales took place on the 5th, 8th, and 9th of this month, days ago. Tesla stock today, 9th of August, one of Elon Musk's sale days, down 2.44% if we rewind throughout the week. This is one of the rare occasions when we can point directly to a cause for Tesla stock moving in one direction or another. On the 4th of August, Tesla stock closed $925.90, and then Elon sold that day. Tesla stock crashing down almost 7%. Slight rebound on Monday the 8th. Another day Elon sold. Tesla stock opened at $885 and continued to climb higher, around $910 per share, and then clearly Elon did some more selling. Next minute, Tesla stock tumbles again. From that point, with more sales the following day, Tesla stock falling over 7.5%. For once, I can point to a chart and go, that was Elon selling. This, also Elon selling. Sawyer asks Elon Musk, are you done selling? Elon confirming, yes. In the hopefully unlikely event that Twitter forces this deal to close and some equity partners don't come through, it is important to avoid an emergency sale of Tesla stock. So the reason Elon has sold here, this is risk mitigation for the worst case scenario, covering all bases just to ensure that he doesn't find himself in a situation where he is forced to immediately sell a metric ton of Tesla stock, which would very likely massively crash the price of the stock. Prudent risk mitigation on Elon's part. Ian asks, so if the Twitter deal doesn't close, will you buy Tesla stock again? Elon responding, yes. After the news broke, Alex tweeting that the Twitter overhang on Tesla stock is over. Alex posted a great summary of the current situation in terms of how this deal is being financed. We'll skip ahead on this if you guys want to pause and soak it all up. I do recommend it, but let's keep moving. This tweet from Emmett Peppers. This confirmation from Elon makes me much more bullish from here for the next few months for Tesla stock. He is a first principles thinker, and to me, a no-brainer to put many billions of dollars of cash raised from selling stock back into Tesla if the Twitter deal does not work out. Emmett continuing, quote, one possible Elon/Tesla risk I was slightly worried about before. That is now mostly removed after these latest comments by Elon, which is the possibility of him just continuing to refuse to buy Twitter even if the court orders that he must proceed to buy them. Tesla owners Silicon Valley asked, have you ever thought about creating your own social platform if the Twitter deal doesn't come through? Elon responds, x.com, something he recently mentioned on Tesla's annual shareholder meeting. And this tweet from Gary Black, important thread, Elon is done selling. If the Twitter deal doesn't go through, Elon will put the money back into Tesla in reference to the exchange between Sawyer and Elon. So what does this mean? Well, obviously, this is going to remove most of the overhang as far as the Twitter deal on Tesla stock. Less uncertainty around will Elon need to sell more Tesla stock? If so, does Tesla stock go down? Therefore, should I panic? I don't know. What do I do? I don't know. Uncertainty. I'm scared. Please, Daddy, hold me. This will provide a lot more certainty around how things move forward from here. This should put a lot of minds at ease, especially some of the small-brained, big institutional investors who just do not like uncertainty. Making short-term predictions on the direction of a stock is always fraught with danger, in fact, bordering on moronic. But in this case, if I were a betting man, I would suggest that it's probably greater than even odds that Tesla's general trend from here at least over the short and medium term, is likely to be up. Big caveat there, lots of other things could impact Tesla stock as well, but the very fact that this overhang has now been removed, Elon sold some Tesla stock, prudent risk mitigation, even if he's forced to buy the deal, people don't need to be worrying, oh shit, is Elon going to need to sell more Tesla stock? Oh no, I'm scared. So even in the worst case, he'll be fine and shouldn't need to sell more Tesla stock. And if for any reason the Twitter deal doesn't go through, like, Twitter refusing to provide enough information to provide evidence that they didn't commit securities fraud relating to bots, even if the deal doesn't proceed, Elon's got his bases covered. There won't need to be an emergency sale of Tesla stock. So Tesla stock in pre-market today in just a few hours might be an interesting indicator. And I do want to be clear, I have no idea what is going to happen to Tesla stock. Absolutely no fucking idea. But as I said, in terms of probabilities, no more Twitter overhang, odds are it's probably going to be slightly more buoyant than it would have been otherwise. Let's just leave it at that. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys and girls think will happen to Tesla stock in the next couple of days now that this news of Elon having sold, and if the deal doesn't go through, he'll rebuy Tesla stock, and if the deal does go through, he's got plenty of capital available to close the deal, even if a few of his equity partners can't pony up the cash. In other words, shouldn't be anything to worry about even in the worst case scenario. And now onto some truly stunning, totally unexpected news. Tesla continuing to absolutely dominate and have no competition at all, period, none whatsoever, zero, zip, zilch. I'm so surprised.
We're also watching Tesla because Tesla sales, they continue to surge in California. I mean, honestly, leaving the competition in the electric dust. Phil LeBeau has that story. Phil, Tesla's is killing it.
They are killing it, Brian. And the reason this is important is because California is the #1 auto market in the country. It is the most competitive market. Tesla's always done well there, but they have taken it to a new level in the first half of this year. This is new data from the California New Car Dealers Association. These are the #1 models overall, not just among EVs, but overall. Model Y is #1, Model 3 #2. The Tesla brand sales up 82%.
Let me explain why this matters. California. Did I say that right? Dear Elon, close your fucking factory even though you're supposed to keep it open because of the national orders for essential manufacturing, but close your fucking factory because we said so. Yeah, no, I think I got that one right. So anyway, California is actually a leading indicator. The electric vehicle market is more mature, more developed. So we can look to California for clues of just about what every other state in the United States and eventually every other country on the planet looks like in terms of automotive sales. The rest of the US is a few years behind where California is. So, given that the Model 3 and the Model Y are now the #1 and #2 selling vehicle, not electric vehicle in the entire state, if we project forward into the future, what are the odds that at some point in the future, Tesla's Model Y and or Model 3 will be the best-selling vehicle in many other states within the United States and then ultimately many other countries on the planet? I would say the probability is about 420%. Now, there will be exceptions to the rule, but they will be exceptions. This is super important to understand. At this point in time, very few people believe that Tesla's sales will continue to increase well beyond their current levels. For example, many people who like to reason by analogy because it saves them the pain of actually thinking for themselves will cite the #1 selling vehicle on Earth today. Go, oh, it sells about 1 million units per year. There's no way Tesla could ever sell that many, especially since their vehicles are even more expensive. However, I think you'll find, ladies and gentlemen, in a few years' time, Tesla's Model Y alone will be selling many millions of units per year. At Tesla's annual shareholder meeting just a few days ago, Elon Musk confirmed Tesla believes that this year, Model Y will be the world's best-selling vehicle by revenue and next year by unit volume. And then the following year, as Tesla continues to ramp up their facilities, continues to ramp up their Model Y production everywhere on Earth, sales will continue to increase. I personally believe over the longer term, Model Y alone could sell 3, maybe even 4 million units per year, about 4 times more than the world's #1 selling vehicle as I record this. Most people do not believe this will happen, and I believe most people are wrong. But hey, what do I know? But I do want to emphasize, California really is a leading indicator. If we look to the state of California, we can see a peek into the future, something to consider.
A big part of why Tesla does so well in California is because it's got the Fremont plant right there. So as the orders come in, it's easy to quickly meet that demand. It is the largest auto-producing plant in the United States. Let me say that again. The largest auto-producing plant in the United States.
I just want to emphasize a few things we've heard here. Remember, this is CNBS after all. You still short, Tim? In the intro to this video, we heard words to the effect of Tesla has no competition, leaving them in the electric dust. Tesla's killing it, which they are. Not only that, but Phil LeBeau has now acknowledged on air on CNBS the Tesla Fremont factory is the largest automotive factory in the entire country. I mean, we kind of knew this, but I haven't heard this said in the mainstream finance media yet. This is progress.
The annual production right now, 600,000 vehicles. There's a report from Canaccord earlier this week that Tesla management believes they can get up to 650,000 vehicles this year. So when you take a look at overall brands, Tesla has jumped from number 10 all the way up to number 2. Toyota's number 1 with 17.9% market share. There you see Ford and Honda. And let's see how all 4 of these automakers did in the last year. No surprise here that Tesla easily outperforming the competition, not by a wide margin, but has done better than the competition overall in terms of the returns that they've delivered to their investors. Bottom line is this, guys. California is where you make your hay. It's where you can say, we can win in California, we can win anywhere. And for a long time, it's where the domestics really have struggled. They really want to do well in California. They have improved in the last couple of years, but this is California's market right now. They're number 2 and gaining.
What's the next car? What's the first non-electric car on that list, Phil? I don't want to put you on the spot.
Toyota RAV4. And in the first half, the number 2 was the Model 3 at, I think, 38,000. The RAV4 is 31,000 total sales. Way ahead of the RAV4. And it used to be the Camry out there. I think the Camry is like 5 or 6 right now. And I know, obviously, it's a market where pickup trucks do very well in Southern California. Interesting to see what the Cybertruck does when it finally comes out, because that's a lifestyle truck. Southern California is a place where the Cybertruck would do well.
Tesla, number 1 and number 2 in California. Pretty incredible stuff. Phil LeBeau, thank you very much.
Incredible, but not surprising, and yet, obviously, Cybertruck is going to do exceptionally well everywhere, including California. And regarding the pretty incredible stuff comment, I mean, yes, pretty incredible, but also totally unsurprising. And as I said, California is a leading indicator of just about everywhere else on Earth. Model Y is destined to become the world's best-selling vehicle, and not by a small margin, but a colossal one. In fact, I think it's possible that Model 3 will sell more vehicles per year than the world's best-selling vehicle today. But the Model Y will massively outsell that, meaning that Tesla's Model 3 and Model Y may actually hold the record for the world's best-selling vehicles of all time. Plenty of big and bullish news for Tesla stock today. I'll be very interested to see what happens to Tesla stock in pre-market, during trading hours today, and throughout the rest of the week and into next week and beyond. I still, to this day, believe that Tesla stock is unquestionably, as far as I'm aware, the best risk-adjusted opportunity in the stock market. Now, I'm sure there's plenty of others out there, but I don't know about them, so still buying Tesla stock with literally every spare cent. And thankfully, and I really do mean that, I managed to accumulate almost every share I intended on buying over the last few months before Elon announced he's sold Tesla stock and he's done selling because, well, as I said, odds are this probably isn't going to hurt Tesla stock as much as it might help. Time will tell. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below, do you think the Twitter deal will close? If so, at what price? And lastly, don't forget, you can join Patreon with the card in the corner or the link at the pinned comment to gain access to loads of exclusive content and perks, loads of videos on loads of topics, Tesla, and plenty of super controversial off-topic stuff as well, and up-to-date access to my Tesla stock price targets out over the next decade, which explain why I've been buying Tesla stock with literally every spare cent. So, I'll see you over on Patreon. I'm Stephen Mark Ryan, this is Solving the Money Problem, and I love you all. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoy these videos, there's a bunch of ways you can support the channel, access exclusive content and perks, and get some free stocks and crypto. Check out the links in the pinned comment below. You can also pick up some Tesla, Elon, and investment themed merch in the merch store. If you want to take it to the next level, join thousands of members on Patreon to gain exclusive access to over 100 Q&A videos, loads of exclusive content, exclusive access to my up-to-date 10-year Tesla stock price targets, and even access my Tesla valuation model at the investor support level and above. So check out the links in the pinned comment below, and thanks for your support. And if you're still watching, you're awesome. I read every single comment on this channel and I really appreciate your feedback. So if you've got any thoughts on today's video, questions, comments, or suggestions for a new video, let me know in the comments below. Check the cards on screen now to browse the merch store, join Patreon, or watch the next video.